morning, Tyler. Welcome to the next episode of Coffee with Podge. Time for our simultaneous sip. Lift your glass. Today's topic is going to be about friendship. Now, I know that you're starting to rush a bunch of sororities and trying to make new friends, both guys and girls. And the thing I want you to keep in mind is that the quality of your relationships is going to determine the quality of your life. Now, I don't mean just the relationships that you create in college, but throughout your life. Almost all of the best aspects of your life are going to come from the relationships that matter the most to you. And if you think about, even if you just look back on your life, your relationship with me, your mom, your grandparents, aunts and uncles, your friends, boyfriend, those are the things that have generally, if you think about all the best moments that you've had, they're all in relationship to those things. And there was an interesting philosophical question that a friend of mine had told me they'd been asked when they were in college. And they were asked, if you had 6 months to live, what would you do? And the answer they gave, I thought was really intelligent, was, well, I would find out what was the thing that the people that care about me the most, what did they want to most do with me while I was still around? And that's what that person would spend the last 6 months of their life doing, because, well, that person was going to be dead, and the people that would be left would be the ones that would be able to enjoy the memory of the connection they have with this person. And so I just want you to think about that as you're pledging sororities and meeting boys and making new friends, is that those relationships are going to determine the quality of your college experience. And like anything else that's important to you, you need to make an investment in trying to make those relationships as good as you can. Now, you're already a kind and genuine and generous, kind, caring person. So you've already got that, nailed. But ultimately, you will become the people that you spend your time with. If the people that you spend your time with are getting drunk every day, getting high every day, cutting class, just skating by, you will become more and more that way. If the people that you hang out with are diligent, always go to class, doing their homework, yeah, they have fun, but they know how to sort of keep that in balance, that's how you're going to become. And so just keep that in mind as you're creating the friendships and you're thinking about what sororities you're going to pledge and which ones you might go into. Being popular isn't going to be nearly as important as surrounding yourself with people that you want to be like. The one thing I want to say is, while you're pursuing these new friendships and relationships, you sort of need to walk a balance between, staying true to yourself and also being open to sort of your own growth and development. And so you're going to find people that you have things in common with, but ideally you want to find things in, people that you have things in common with and things that you don't. Opportunities for them to grow as people and opportunities for you to grow as people. Because the interesting thing is, people are attracted to either people that are like them or people that are like who they want to be. And that second category is where I want you to think about focusing some of your attention, both on the kind of person, the kind of friend you might be to someone else, and the kind of friend someone else might be to you. And so, especially as you're thinking about, rushing sororities, and because, once you're in a sorority, if that ends up being the path that you go down, you're going to spend an awful lot of time with those people. So I want you to really, really think about it. And are these the kinds of people that I think I can learn from and would like to, aspire to be more like? Or you're like, these are people, I don't necessarily think they're that good of people, but if I join the sorority, I'll be able to get into the right parties and all that kind of stuff. And again, I know that's hard when you're first starting off in school. There's an awful lot of pressure to sort of follow along. So just to wrap things up, I really want you to think about, sort of in some depth, the kind of person you want to become and how you think you'd like to evolve over the next, 4 years while you're in school. Because, one of the things that I think everyone looks for is someone to be a mentor, a leader, whatever, that sort of can help you sort of pursue a path that's going to be really fulfilling and satisfying for you. And one of the most effective ways to do that is to find and emulate people that you respect and admire. And so finding someone who's a junior or senior, a few years older than you, has a little bit more experience, that's kind of figured some stuff out, that kind of has their act together. Those are the kinds of people I think that if you're drawn to, spend time with, and emulate, can really help you evolve as a human being. Anyway, happy first day of classes, and one more simultaneous sip of coffee with Podge. I love you, sweetie. Enjoy your first day of school. Mwah.